Howdy, Mojave D here. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well. I do. One thing you are doing is just making, surprising me, just surprising me. Like, I mean, it's just wow. The response to this game, me playing this game, fumbling, bumbling, and stumbling through this game is just knocking my socks off. Thank you. What you're doing is making the last chapter of this old man's life a lot more pleasurable than it would have been without you. So thank you. I continue to be surprised. You continue to surprise me. Don't stop. That's it. Just don't stop. It's good for my ticker. And anyway, this game. Well, what you need to know if you're just watching this is you're not going to learn anything here. This isn't. I am not. I don't know these games. I don't know how to function in them. Really, I'm just learning how to function in them. So it's not. This isn't by any means a series where you're going to learn anything. It's just, I think, maybe a chance for you to re-experience it. Remember your first time, maybe, and maybe get you excited and say, "Man, I'm going to go jump back in and fire that game up and play it again." Maybe something like that is what, and just an opportunity to laugh at me. Roast me, man, roast me in the comments. I mean, I got roasted for killing Snuggles or Snuffles, and I didn't know it was a pet, and killing some anyway. Yeah, that's fine, man. It's a good chance for you to get a laugh out of it maybe, and also a good chance for you to help. Man, tips, suggestions, very welcome. And no spoilers, please. You don't need to go to spoilers, but man, I need all the help I can get. And along those lines, believe me, I read them. I do read them, but you have to understand that my short-term memory is semi-retired. It only works part-time. So now my long-term memory is good on things that that happened a long time ago, especially things that have an emotional impact on your life. Remember those very, very clearly. Things like your first kiss, and the first time a girl lets you hold her hand, and the first kiss, and those kinds of things are very crystal clear in my head because they have emotion connected to them. And then when the girl says the first kiss, and she says, "Mojave, next time open your mouth," and you go, "What? Open my mouth? What?" That actually happened, man. Yeah. Mary come knocking to the door. She was a junior and I was a freshman. I was 14. She was 17, and she knocked on my door. Now, back in those days, the kids were not allowed to answer the door. So this was nighttime. She had been. They were decorating for the junior senior prom, I think, and she decided to walk on over and knock on my door and come say hi, and I can't answer the door. I'm not allowed to. I'm laying on the carpet, watching TV, because the consoles, the old TV consoles, you've seen them. You've seen pictures of them, from the 50s and the 60s, especially the 60s. They were on the floor. They were down on the floor, so it was just easier to sit on the floor and watch TV. So my dad answers the door because only mom and dad can answer the door. Same thing with the phone. We were not allowed to answer the phone without permission. His phone rang, mom and dad answered it, not me. Even when I was in high school, not without permission. So my dad opens the door and there's Mary, and my dad's a very charming man. Was a very charming man, rest his soul. And so he Mary was very charmed by him. She's told me later. Anyway, he carries on a little conversation there, and I'm trying to look around my dad to see who's at the door. And he told, "It's Mary." He said, "David, it's for you." So anyway, yeah, that was fun. I remember that. I remember every detail of that, man. I can remember all of that kind of stuff. That's long-term memory. Short-term memory, like I said, only works part-time. You know, if it's not clocked in, it's not going to remember, even though you told me what to do or made suggestions of where to go and that kind of stuff, man. I read it and I make note of it. And sometimes I write it down. Sometimes I screenshot it so I can remember. But if I don't do the same thing over and over again repeatedly, man, I forget. I do. I guess, dang it, I know they told me how to do this, but I can't remember. Anyway, you know what I want? I want to live long enough to watch you play when you're 72. I'm almost 72, not yet. I do, and so I can laugh at you, and let's see how you do when you play something you've never done before when you're in your 70s. Ha. Anyway, so what I did here was I started over, man. I skipped all of that. I did. Here, let me get my ears on, and but I skipped recording all of that. Let's see if we can stats specials. So here's what I redid. So here's what he looks like now. This is Flash. Kept the same name and everything. Gave him a nice DA, combed his hair in a DA and all that. But his strength is 5, perception is 6, endurance 9, charisma 1, intelligence 9. I think I had it on 7 the first time through, and I wanted to bump that. Agility 7 and luck 3. As far as skills, I went with guns. Last time I took lock, I wanted repair and science, so I had repair and science the first time around. I did that again, but then on the first time around, I went with lockpick, thinking that would be real important. And I realized that doing this, I don't have anything for fighting. So it was either guns, explosive, energy weapons, one of those things. So I went with guns. And for perks, Wild Wasteland. I wanted, my gut feeling was to pick Wild Wasteland, and I shied away from it. And, I can remember in the first video I said, I think if you're making a videos, this sounds like you should pick this. And I didn't. I picked something else. Instead, I think I picked good-natured or friendly or something like that, and skilled. So these are the two now. Skilled, I did put Wild Wasteland in there because just from reading it, I can tell there's going to be, it'll make for more interesting videos, I think. And then there's the general. So there's what that is. And then ammo, weapon. Yeah, I looted Doc already. So we did get a submachine gun. And it looks like I've got 42 rounds. Whichever one of these I need. I have a laser pistol, and I do have 30 on the energy cell. But I put the points in conventional weapons, so these should get a buff. I should get a buff for using regular bullets. Apparel, I picked up the reading glasses. I don't know why. I think I can sell those. And he's got the vault jumpsuit on. And this is just stuff I took from took out of Doc's place here that he is generously sharing with us. And then there's that. And the other thing I did that I hope will make, I turned the radio on. All right, I got the music turned on this playthrough. At great risk to losing the channel. If I get 3 strikes, 3 copyright strikes, it's bye-bye channel. So, but my son said, go ahead, turn it on, and I'll deal with it. He seems to think that he can deal with any copyright issues, and believe me, I am all for the artists getting paid. The artists should be paid for their art, whether it's musicians, singers, whatever. The artists, they provide important aspects of the game, and by golly, they should be paid for it. So I do not want to ever infringe upon any artist But I do have, well, let's look at it. Can you hear it? I changed his hair to chocolate. My music. Oh! Anyway, let me turn it off. Um, I'll turn it back on in appropriate times, I think. So what we're going to do here is go out into the world again. Now that I've got you've gotten a fragment signal on your Pip-Boy, a coded transmission of some sort, which is with a sad, jazzy undercut that makes your head hurt. As far as you can tell, it appears to be an invitation to the midnight science fiction feature at the Mojave Drive-In. He named it after me. Please arrive early to catch the trailers. I think that's part of picking that crazy thing I picked this time, right? It's going to give us some extra content and some more interesting things. Old World Blues has been, these are the DLC, so now it's going to go through all of this again. They're looking for one more member for an expedition to Zion. Happy Trails Caravan Company. Honest Hearts has been loaded. Your level cap has been raised by 5. Your Pip-Boy received a signal coordinates that lead to the canyon wreckage west of State Line. I call it State Line. That's what we always called it most of my life. It got changed to Prim when the Prim family bought the 400 acres around there, and they put up Buffalo Bills and a golf course and other stuff, and the Prim family bought that and they changed the name to Prim, but it's State Line to me. Following the coordinates are the words Courier 6. It's signed Ulysses. Lonesome Road has been loaded. Your level cap has been increased by 5. I also turned down the brightness. It was really bright. I thought, I always put it all the way up to bright because my eyes are, 71 years old. And so I decided to turn down the brightness a little bit. Gunrunner's Arsenal. The ongoing conflict in the Mojave wasteland has kicked. I just love seeing the name Mojave up there. It's where I was raised. Kicked weapon manufacturers into high gear. All major and minor weapon dealers in the region are rolling in new weapons, ammunition types, and modifications. Head to your nearest participating vendor to pursue the merchandise. Are they going to give me another one? I think it looks better, don't you? Look at this. So we're going to go find Sonny. I know that. And I'm not going to shoot this guy's farm animals like I did last time and got him all pissed off. We're just going to go straight to Sonny. Sonny Smiles. Sierra Madre grand opening. Your Pip-Boy has picked up a radio broadcast inviting you to the grand opening of the Sierra Madre Casino. Dead money has been loaded. Your level cap has been increased by 5. Are we done with this? Alright, let's look at the old Pip-Boy. Data. Local map. No, I wanted to stay on local map. How do can I zoom? Is there a way to zoom with this? No, it's just real close. So we're headed for here. Is that where Sonny is? World map. Canyon wreckage. Can we stay on the world map, please? I wish there was. Okay. Miscellaneous radio.
Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah, off the Long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors, couriers. If you're used to humping it across the waste, straight toward trouble, we want you. If you got a pit boy, we definitely want you. On the other hand, if you're a greenhorn or a city slicker spinning tales about your skills, you can kindly go hang. If we like your gumption, we'll pay you square and treat you fair. Find me, Jed Masterson, at the Northern Passage if you're interested. Luck to you. Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you're hearing this, I have a job.
Sorry, my big head was in the way for all that. I forgot to get my big head out of the way. Okay, I got my big head out of there now.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. New Vegas here. You're all so great, and we're going to keep you listening all day. And now the news. Caesar's Legion continues to fortify its position in Nelson, where it remains a constant concern for Camp Forlorn Hope and the nearby town of Novak. We'll have more news for you at the top of the hour. Here's Bing Crosby reminding us of those times when you absolutely have to kiss the person you love. Something's got to give. Up next.
See if it really is Bang. It is.
Has your life taken a turn? Do troubles beset you? Has fortune left you behind? If so, the Sierra Madre Casino, in all its glory, is inviting you to begin again. Come to a place where wealth, excitement, and intrigue await around every corner. Stroll along the winding streets of our beautiful resort. Make new friends, or rekindle old flames. Let your eyes take in the luxurious expanse of the open desert under clear, starlit skies. Gaze straight on into the sunset from our villa rooftops. Countless diversions await. Gamble in our casino, take in the theater, or stay in one of our exclusive executive suites that will shelter you and cater to your every whim. So if life's worries have weighed you down, if you need an escape from your troubles, or if you just need an opportunity to begin again, join us. Let go and leave the world behind at the Sierra Madre grand opening this October. We'll be waiting. Has your life taken a turn? Do troubles beset you?
Love it. Just love it. So quests, you have the, this is so cool. Yeah, definitely better selecting that wild wasteland option and turning the radio on. I just hope I don't get copyright strikes. I don't think I played enough of Bing to cause that to happen. But like I said, my son said, go ahead and try it, and he'll see if he can deal with it. So let's talk to old Easy Pete. Now that Masterson, there was a TV show called Bat Masterson, based on a real life cowboy, a real life Western character, Old West character, Bat Masterson. That was one of my favorite shows. I wonder if that's what if they were throwing a little tip of the hat to Bat Masterson TV show there.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
Easy Pete, Whiskey Pete. Whiskey Pete was a real character in real life. He was a bootlegger. And they opened up Whiskey Pete Casino over there at State Line, which the game is called Prim. And it's called Prim nowadays. Whiskey Pete's, that used to be the first stop that you'd get to on your way to Vegas if you wanted to warm up a little bit, test your luck, see how you were doing. you'd stop at Whiskey Pete's, and then if you had bad luck in Vegas and you got almost cleaned out and just had a little bit of money left to get home, back to California, then you'd stop at Whiskey Pete's on the way out and maybe try to recoup a little bit of what you lost. Do you know anything about the people who attacked me, Whiskey Pete?
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
Okay, I'm going to skip recording all this because I have it recorded on the other videos. We went through all of this and got all this information. I just want to save a little bit of time on the video. So I'm going to pause for a minute and go through all of this. Y'all go smoke them if you got them. And I'll pick up recording when we go in here and meet up with Sonny. Well, all right, we learned about Caesar and NCR and the Legion and what he did, what kind of stuff he mined for and all that kind of stuff. And we learned not to shoot at people's pets like I did on the first time around. Let's go meet Sonny.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Doc said you could teach me how to survive.
I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
All right, we shall do that. And I will not steal anything. Let's see if I do better. Flashing arrow shows your compass, on your compass. There it is. There it is.
If so, the Sierra Madre Casino.
We're looking for caravan cop.
That's what's playing in the background. Let's see if I do any better on this. I shot that thing last time and got myself in trouble. Oh, where'd she go? There she is.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
I forgot how to aim. Yeah, I suck at this. Maybe I need to change the sensitivity. I completely missed.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight.
Gotta be like right dead on, doesn't it? And that's just so sensitive. How did that miss? I'm not any better at this, am I? I mean, I'm right on the bottle. I don't understand. Am I not on the bottle? I mean, that's the bottle.
Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim.
Did not help. Now that's centered. I don't know. That is centered. I mean, it's centered. I don't know what else I can do here. See, maybe I need to change the sensitivity on this sucker. But that is centered. Come on, come on, come on. How does that miss? I don't get it, and I'm running out of bullets.
Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Not any better. I tell you what, I'm in.
Follow me. It's just down to the
practice.
southeast a short ways.
Gee, I mean, you saw that. I mean, tell me, is there any way to make him run faster? Yeah, get him out of crouch. I mean, those were right on it. I don't understand. I like Cheyenne. I want Cheyenne. Can I have a Cheyenne of my own? Okay, now this is gecko shooting. And, man, I couldn't hit sarsaparilla bottles at 10 yards. So, I mean, what the heck am I supposed to do? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way. Okay, you're on.
RT attack your target. LS change body parts. RS change targets. Okay, so I want to shoot here. Did not kill it. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Am I out of bullets? Talk to Sonny. Where is she? We'll collect that stuff from them later. Nah, I just don't get the shooting stuff. Can I reload?
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me. Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Where'd she go? I don't know where they went. I hear shooting. Where's it at?
There's too many! Cut it out, will you? Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
You've established a reputation with a group of people in the wasteland, whether the reputation is good or bad. Good reputation, smiling troublemaker, good-natured rascal. Okay. Folks have accepted you for your helpful nature. Come back, girl.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's all you're gonna say? sunny. So I can cook here. All right. I did not pick that up the first time that I could do that.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Yeah.
All right, then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Okay, I'm gonna get this right this time. I'm gonna get it right this time. Now I want to go back over to that first well. There was a well we cleared. Where was it? The first well that we cleared had some stuff by it, I thought. At least I didn't scout it out. Where was the first well? The first geckos that we killed. I wanted to loot them as well. Where was that? Ah, there's the Desperado, and that's state line over there. That's Prim right there. I have ridden the Desperado. I mentioned that on the other video. There was another well where we killed a bunch of geckos. I think I want to loot them. Somehow I got turned around here. Let's get these guys, and then let's go find that first well. So the first well, I think we got everything from this one. It's back up here and to the left. I think. The Desperado at one time was the world's highest roller coaster when it was built, and it was the fastest. Maybe not the world's, but it was the fastest, the highest in the United States. And what? What was that? It's a gunshot. It was the highest in the United States and the fastest once upon a time when they built that sucker. There they are. I don't know what I'm going to do with all that. Oh, hey. A shovel! A shovel! I was looking all over the place on the last video for one of those. When I was, oh man, I got all balled up and messed up on the first playthrough on this. Now we have a shovel. We can dig those graves up over there that I found on episode 2, and I kept looking for a shovel up there at the cemetery, and it wasn't there. At least I couldn't find it. Okay, let's get over here. I know where the first flowers are, and I know where the cemetery is. The first flowers over there, and there's a bunch of praying mantises. Man, we used to catch praying mantises, you know, and just let them crawl around on our hand and our arms and all that kind of stuff. Praying mantises are cool, man, but not in this game. Can I talk to her?
Hey there. Thank you.
That's all you're gonna say. All right. She seems to be okay. On the first playthrough, she died. I thought that was automatic. I just thought she would die automatically. Apparently not. So, oh, mailboxes have stuff in them. We know that. This one doesn't. There he is. We'll talk to him later. That one doesn't. What I'm going to do here is switch weapons. Oh, knife, shovel. Oh, man, I don't have a... I had a machete last time. Huh. Let's try the knife. That seemed to work really well on the bugs, the praying mantises. And my shooting does suck. Yeah, that worked. Well, thanks for the help, sweetheart. I saved your life. And then the plants were right by this tree. On this side? Was it this tree stump or was it another tree stump? I swear it was this one. Yeah, there they are. Okay, now the cemetery. Next. Or we could come in here and open up that safe. There's a bunch of praying mantises in here. What was that? What was that? Bang? I did not shoot. There's more than 3 of them. I'm hoping I can sell that. Have a hammer. Can the hammer be a weapon? Can it? I think it can. I'm making all kinds of noise. I know there's more. So that's just for storage. A nymph. There's the safe. Make sure I got all those praying mantises. They are really cool to have as a pet for about an hour, you know. They are. Okay, open safe. Open safe. You need a lockpick skill of 25. Now see, last time I put points into lockpick. I did not do that this time, so I can't open it. Crap. $21. Damn. Well, shucks, because there was a whole bunch of good stuff in there. Another baseball glove? I'm hoping I can sell those. Another baseball glove. Well, it is a school, but if I can't sell them, then what good are they, you know? Bobby pins. Bobby pins. Whatever that is, I can't pick it up. Detergent. Well, we'll take some. I haven't taken any. That seems to be it. I failed this last time. Okay. That was bad. That was a bad choice. So was that. Oh, wow. 1 of 7. So now, so primate and sliding, that means the I is the only letter in common with the two of them. So no T's, no E's, no A's. How about gaining? No! Oh, wow. I have no idea. Fertile, Trinity, see, I have no idea. Now, I don't have any kind of clues. ING. No, because it doesn't have an A in it, right? Could it be the T? I don't know. Yeah. Bummer. All right. Well. Oh, that noise is just me kick. What is that noise? I don't know what that noise is. Don't shoot any friendly animals. Damn it. Flash, you are not going to shoot any animals. You hear me, boy? Dust devils. We used to think it was fun to run into those things, you know. It was fun. I'm not going to shoot your animals this time, mister. Aren't you proud of me?
Howdy. Way too many strangers coming into town these days. No offense. We need... If you're looking for supplies, Chet over at the general store can help you out. Way too many strangers coming into town these days. No offense.
None taken, sir. And I was hoping he would thank me for not killing this thing. I killed this thing last time because I thought it was a bad guy, you know. It was just instinct, you know, just reflexed to shoot at it before it, you know, got a chance to attack me. Lots of mailboxes. Oh, we got a cherry bomb and some sarsaparilla. All right. Now up here, it's the graveyard, yes? Oh, hello. A bunch of flies that spit at me, and then we'll be all caught up. If I can get them one at a time. I mean, one at a time, please. Or... two 33% chances missed. It's just red on them. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste bullets. Can I use this as a weapon? I like the knife better. There it is. That's the flower she wanted. Now I have a shovel. Can I dig? So that's what was there? Am I digging it? Yeah, it's empty. So that's what was there was ammo? Wait a minute. What's it doing? It's no, it's transferring stuff into the grave. RT. Does that say 12 gauge rounds? Ah, snow globe. All right. Is that the Strat? Is that the Strip that close? I mean, the Strip is Strip is 30. Well, it's 30 miles from Prim. So I got. Oh, what's this? Cigarettes. Didn't see that last time. I think I'm off to a much better start here. Of course, I had the advantage of getting my feet wet a little bit, you know, and starting it over. A Hydra. All right. Did I dig this one? 12 gauge. All I need now is a shotgun. I think we did this already. I think we're done up here. I don't know. I believe we did it all. How about inside here? Is this where they were burying me in the beginning? I think we got it all, man. Looks peaceable enough, huh? Nice and peaceful. Let's
If you got a pit boy, we definitely want you. On the other hand, if you're a greenhorn or a city slicker,
doesn't score. I love more. So I've got 5,000. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Where am I supposed to meet her? So I've got two. Where is she? Is she way over there? Where is she? What is that mark way down there? What is that arrow? Is that where she is? Can't be. Prospector Saloon. Good Spring Store. Prospector Saloon. She was supposed to be in the saloon, wasn't she? Isn't that where she was supposed to be? Sunny at the campfire. Is she back at that campfire down? Oh yeah, she's back at that campfire down there. Okay, what we're gonna do real quick though. This old man needs a little bit of a break, but I think I'm off to a much better start than the last time. That's Doc's. I can't sleep in there. I need what's his name? Kenny, or what was the robot's name? I need his place. What's the robot's name?
Hey there. We need more people like you around. If you're looking for supplies, Chet over at the general store can help you out.
I'm not. I'm just looking for a place to sleep for a minute. Another knife. Now, I should be able to combine them, right? Repair. That made the knife better. Nice. Where is my curious robot friend? Where's his house? I want to rest for a minute. I need a break.
Hey there.
Hey there. Where's his house? Wasn't up by the gas station. I have gotten gas at that gas station in real life. I have, man. I'm not joking. That's the gas station. That's Doc's house. Where the heck is my robot friend's house? I'm calling him Kenny because I can't remember his name. It has to be on this end then. All I want to do is rest so I can go have a smoke break. There he is. What's your name, son?
Howdy,
Victor.
partner. Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Yes, you may say I am looking fit as a fiddle.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
Do you know who those men were who attacked
Can't say
me?
that I'm familiar with the
Victor?
rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
How'd you end up in
I
Good Springs?
moseyed into town, 15 years ago. Before that, I
Can't remember. Yeah, you just like
I
me.
can't quite seem to recall.
Yeah.
Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
I've never seen a robot like you before.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
I will do that. Goodbye.
Happy trails!
To you. I am going to take advantage of your bed here, son. Kenny, Victor, sleep. You got a good 7-hour sleep. And y'all smoke them if you got them, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm taking a break, but I'm off to a better start. I feel better. I hope you guys don't mind me redoing everything. But we're caught up. We're actually caught up. I'll be right back at you. Smoke them if you got them. All right, man, let's go find Sonny. It's still dark, but I... Oh,
Howdy, partner.
Oh, well, howdy.
Howdy, partner. Happy trails.
I believe she is this way. Let me look. Yeah, it looks like I'm heading right towards her. That's a world map. Local map. Yeah, so she's this way. Back where we got the geckos. Is that right? I need a shotgun because I picked up some 12 gauge rounds over there in Kenny's house, or Victor. And yeah, she should be. Yeah, that campfire's right down here. I'm learning, guys. Doing so much better. Or not. I thought that campfire. Yeah, campfire's right around the bend here, right? Just down here to the left. Did we look around here? I think I did, and there wasn't much of anything. That's the well. There she is. She's way down yonder. Okay, I don't know if I could survive that fall. So I guess we're just going to run to her. Yeah, I'm doing much better this time around. That doesn't look like a far drop. I think I'll be all right. Yeah, all right. Does he take fall damage? I imagine he does, right? Wasn't she here? Here's the campfire. I thought she was here. Where is she? That campfire.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine.
Yeah.
Just fine.
Yeah.
All right, now.
Yeah.
We're gonna be making something folks on the
Victory.
trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
This one? Okay, I'm here. How do I make accept? Okay. Activate. So I made healing powder. Okay.
Everything all right?
I want to ask you some questions.
Well, let's just finish this first, all right? Then we could talk.
I thought we
Preferably
did.
somewhere where I can get a stiff drink and Cheyenne can keep cool.
I thought I did complete this. Dag nabbit. So it's cooking gecko meat. Is that what it's doing? Healing powder.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi. Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
A little short on caps. I don't suppose there's any work available?
Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the Schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these.
Crack it. I need to, a magazine on locksmiths?
If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need.
Any bobby pins?
You'll need those to pick the lock. Be careful, though. Put too much pressure on them, and they'll snap.
All right. I'll go take a look at that safe when I have a chance.
Always happy to help someone down on their luck.
What do you do around
I
here?
hunt geckos mostly. The meat's pretty good and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help keep the town clear of rat scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Good Springs, so wildlife is always creeping in.
Is she really short, or am I really tall? Or am I standing on a rock? Let's talk about the areas around Good Springs.
Sure. What do you want to know?
What other towns are nearby?
Southeast of here is Prim. Can't miss it. Since it has the giant old roller coaster right in the middle of town.
I've ridden it.
The NCR's got an outpost there. If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Saloon and Quarry Junction. They mine rocks or something, but I heard they got troubles lately. I wouldn't head that direction if I were you, though. Got critters up there that don't take kindly to getting shot.
Okay. NCR?
The new California Republic. Bunch of settlers and soldiers coming in from the west, fixing on making Nevada their own. They can be right pushy, but the roads are safer because of them, so I tend to let it go. Not that I got a choice.
Californians Californicating Nevada. Sorry, California. Sorry. Hey, man, I lived in Mojave Desert in California. I'm a Californian, too, so I can say that. Though there used to be bumper stickers way back, you know. There weren't memes, there wasn't internet and that kind of stuff. And when all the Californians started moving out of California and they started to invade Oregon, and their bumper stickers came out and they were on the cars that said, "Don't Californicate Oregon." It was a big deal when that was going on. I mean, there was a whole bunch of cars that had that on them. That's all I wanted to know. No, what kind of creatures are out there?
Around here, mostly coyotes and geckos. The coyotes are pretty dangerous in large packs, but otherwise they're nothing to really worry about. The geckos aren't too tough, but they've got a nasty bite. I've heard about bigger, nastier versions out in the wasteland, but I've never seen them. Stick to the roads when you can, and steer clear of the hills north of Good Springs. The critters up there are big and poisonous.
Gotcha. It looks like that's all I can get out of you.
If you want to know anything else, just ask.
I need to get to Prim. Can you suggest a route?
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can.
Thank you, dear.
Until next time.
All right, so following her. I like the view from back here anyway.
Howdy.
Howdy. I'm just,
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
yeah, I'm just appreciating the view.
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it.
Thank you.
NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile...
Okay, we already heard all of this. Any work, we know that. If there isn't, we know what she does. All right.
Until next time.
Yes. It is such a beautiful bunch of scenery, don't you think? Yeah. Gotta love it. I mean, that is just, it's absolutely beautiful.
Hey there.
So, where am I heading? We need to go talk to Trudy. And I need more ammo. Let's get something accomplished here. Trying to help that guy, I couldn't get anything accomplished doing that. I mean, as much as I would like to
That's just something I'm gonna have to get involved in when I am a higher level and when I am better equipped. You know, I feel bad for the guy, I do, and I really wish I was good enough to help him, but, you know, you gotta be realistic and know your limitations. So let's go talk to Trudy, the bartender, and let's start making some progress. I'm tired of spinning my wheels. Maybe I'll just go around and check all of these buildings and stuff too. I haven't checked all the buildings here. Trudy, there she is.
Done being nice.
Done being nice.
If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
Hey.
What do you want?
I want you to be nice. What was that you said about Ringo? What's been going on? What was that you said about Ringo?
He's some traitor who decided he'd rather shoot than pay the toll for being in our territory. He's hiding somewhere in town. Would serve these idiots right if me and my guys shot the place up after we got payback on Ringo.
You ain't shooting this place up. This is where I live right now, you jackass. What's that? I help you take over this town. This area's your territory? What's been going on in the wasteland? What makes you think this area is your territory?
It is now. Me and the rest of the guys busted out of the NCR prison east of here and took over. Now we're calling the shots.
Is that right? What are you in prison for?
None of your damn business. You ought to know better than to ask a man that kind of question.
Oh, yeah? So I can't do this. My speech isn't high enough. Never mind.
Yeah, forget about it.
Hey, buddy, you're asking to get your teeth knocked out. What's been going on in Restaway?
Same old shit that's been going on for years. The NCR and Legion are still fighting over Hoover Dam for some reason.
What's that I help you take over this
Let
town?
me get out of town before we talk. Too many unfriendly ears around.
What do you know about the Legion?
I've run with some tough gangs, but I gotta admit, they all got nothing on the Legion. I hear they stick you up on poles and it takes a while to die. I ain't saying I'm afraid of them or nothing, but I'll be staying out of their way.
Tell me about the NCR.
New California Republic. Nothing new about it. Just a bunch of people with money and power pushing everyone else around.
Yeah.
They've got troops all over the Mojave, but it's a big desert, so it's pretty easy to avoid them if you want.
What do you know about Hoover Dam?
Never been there since the NCR's got troops all over it. Must be pretty important.
See ya.
Yeah.
Wouldn't want to be ya. Trudy.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
Show me that chat for sale. I overheard your argument. What the hell was that all
Looks
about?
like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Who's Cobb? Why not just kill Cobb and be done with it?
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
Where's Ringo now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
What are you gonna do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
That's it? Never mind, I want to talk about something else.
All right.
What happens if I help Ringo?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount.
Well, there you go.
Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there.
So I help Ringo and Good Springs will like me more. What if I help the powder gangers?
Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
I'm trying to track down the people who attack me. You know anything about them?
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Well, I can fix it. I don't care about your radio. Where did those guys go? Did my attackers say where they were going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why is that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
You still haven't said where these guys were going. So where are they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Yeah, from Boulder City. Okay, come in from the Boulder City. Show me what you have. What was that man you were arguing? Who was he?
He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there.
Want me to take a look at your radio? I think I can fix it.
Sure. The outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you.
That's
I
what
do
I
like
want.
to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
You know the robot that rescued me. Does Good Springs get many visitors?
Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supplies.
Where's your radio? Well, what do you know about the robot that rescued me?
I know
Everybody's got
that
different
thing
opinion.
as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
You don't like it.
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
I'm with you, honey. Never mind, let's talk about something else.
Fine by me.
Where's your radio? So all I have is anything interesting going on in the rest of the wasteland.
There's always something interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the coming dust-up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
Right on. I already know about the NCR, but I'm going to ask you. But a bunch of other people give me some info, but you tell me about them.
The new California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it.
Yeah.
They do what they can to keep things safe in the region.
Okay.
But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much.
Yeah.
They're spread too thin.
Okay, that's a problem, isn't it? What do you think the NCR and the Legion both want? Oh, why? Well, we know why. What can you tell me about the Legion?
Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory.
All right. Well, we know why they want the dam, but I'm going to go ahead and ask anyway.
I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity.
Duh.
The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something.
Show me what you got for sale.
Got a special discount for you, after what you done for us.
Beer. I can sell her stuff. Can I sell her stuff? Junk food. Meeting people. plus 10 to speech. It cost me 20 caps. Can I sell her stuff? Bark Scorpion Poison Gland. Can I sell this to her? No. She just took it. And my caps did not go up. She wants to buy this stuff. I was trying to sell stuff to her. Can I sell that to her? She won't buy it? Bark Scorpion Gland. There it is. I gave it to her. Now she wants to sell it to me for 31 caps. Will she buy it? If I hit X, does this mean she will buy this for 31 caps? Accept? Yeah! She bought it. But she doesn't want to buy anything else. Well, why can't I sell this to her? Why can't I sell her a baseball glove? She bought the clothes. Doesn't look like she's willing to buy anything else. I think the only thing I want to buy here is this. I can get plus 10 to speech. It'll cost me 20. And this is saying I can't even buy it? Okay, what did I do wrong here? Aid. I can't accept this and buy it. Oh, there. Did I buy it? Did I buy it? I bought it, right? 20 caps. Oh, okay, I see, accept. So I bought that. And now...
Pleasure doing business with you.
Goodbye. I'm gonna
be careful out there.
I'm gonna fix the radio. We talked about fixing your radio. Don't mind my knife. Activate. Repair.
Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that.
I fixed the radio.
Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work.
Well, thanks. Martyr, that's all? No. Thanks for the caps.
You're welcome. So can I get you anything?
I think we're done here.
Be careful out there.
If you're looking for supplies, Chet over at the general store can help you out. That Doc Mitchell sure knows his stuff, doesn't he? Hey there.
Everything in here is going to be stealing. Let's turn her radio off, just in case I'm getting copyright infractions here. I guess we can let it play. It's been playing long enough for me to get infractions. I can't really take anything without stealing it. Hey.
Hey there.
Hey, Sonny.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
Well, we already had this conversation.
Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the Schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these.
Thank you.
If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need. You'll need those to pick the lock. Be careful, though. Put too much pressure on them, and they'll snap.
All right.
Always happy to help someone down on their luck. Until next time.
All right. Nice. Hey, Whiskey
Hey.
Pete.
Howdy.
What do you know about Joe Cobb?
Bad trouble.
That's helpful.
Welcome.
Goodbye.
Yup.
Yup. All right. So what did I just do? What did I just get myself into here? Local map. Well, I fixed a radio. A radiddleo. Hot rod Ralston on the riddle rod. So now what we need to do think this boy's gonna help me.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me.
I ain't got
If
many
you're holding
caps.
for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section.
All right.
They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
I don't want them. Anything about the people who attacked me?
The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR.
But they came after me. What do you know about the situation with the powder gangers?
If Ringo doesn't head out on his own, I think we should hand him over. Town shouldn't get itself mixed into the problem. Don't mistake that for coward talk, though. We're a town of survivors. We'll fight tooth and nail if pushed, but we don't go looking for trouble.
I know what makes it inferior. Have you been to New Vegas?
Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it.
Yeah.
If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city. You won't regret it.
Thank you.
Word of advice, behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the strip.
That's true today.
Weapon mods are things like silencers, scopes, bigger magazines.
Yeah.
Special ammo includes things like armor-piercing bullets, which don't hurt the target as much, but let you punch through armor easier.
Right.
There's also hollow point bullets, which have the opposite effect.
Right.
You can kill unarmored targets easier, but they don't do shit against armor.
Okay. Didn't need to know that. Show me what you have for sale, blah, blah, blah. I'd like to know more about Mr. House.
I'm afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's got to be a good thing, right?
Right. Show me what you got for sale. I don't have a 357 Magnum. Can I sell stuff to him? Would he be willing to buy any of this? Doesn't look like it. I mean, how do I make him buy it? I don't. 38 special. Heartaches by the number again. 20 gauge. I have a What shotgun do I have? I don't have a shotgun. 5 of clubs. What is this for? Like cheating at cards? A scope costs $225. This costs $32 for 9 mil. We have hollow points. Only 2 of them though. Yes, 37 for regulars. $74 caps. Crap. Well, can I sell him anything? How about I sell him something? Didn't want any of this stuff? Oh wait, he'll give me a cap? Yeah. He'll give me 2 caps? I see how this works. Carton of cigarettes. gotta go find Cobb, right? And where's he staying? He's staying at the gas station? Offer to help Ringo. Okay, we gotta help Ringo. Where's Ringo? I'm not sure. But I'm gonna see if I can crack that safe. Where's the schoolhouse? And I won't take a break. Where's the schoolhouse? That's it over there. Lot to think about, man. This game has got a lot of depth to it. You know, an old game like this, it's got a lot of depth. Let's see if we can crack this safe and get some goodies. Hopefully we don't have those praying mantises respawn. Do they respawn? Where's the safe? There it is. You need a lockpick skill of 25. I thought I had it. I thought I had the lockpick skill of 25. Did I not? Did I not? I need to level up. Alright, that takes care of that. Crap. Yeah, I think we got everything out of all this. Well, crap. Crap, I say. Hey, Kenny. I need to bed down for a bit.
Howdy, partner.
Howdy. Victor. I don't think he's got anything else in here. But I'm going to take a rest. And y'all take a break. Smoke them if you got them. I'll be right back at you. All right, let's go help Ringo. Let me save this sucker first. Should I wait till daytime? Ringo's gonna be up at the gas station. Where's the gas station? The gas station was up on the hill. Where was it? I got all these mailboxes, right? Duct tape. Oh, they respawn stuff? Boxing times, carton of cigarettes, and a leather belt. Whoa, they respawn. They get mail. We didn't look in here, did we? I can't take anything. It's all gonna, you know what? Yeah, I don't want to. I think we're gonna be in copyright trouble with Marty Robbins and some of these songs. So we'll probably have to cut those out. Cut the music out, I don't know. So Ringo's around here somewhere. be inside? Where is he? There he is. Ringo. Ringo?
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
I just... If you're gonna shoot, you better not miss. I was just having a look around. I'm not an enemy, if that's what you're asking.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. Let's say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan. You know how to play?
No. We're here to
Yeah.
get Joe Cobb.
He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
Well, I'm here to help. Why are the powder gangers out to get you?
My Caravan was on the return trip from California and heading back to the company branch in New Vegas when we got jumped. Not even a drop your weapons and hands up before the bullets started flying. We put up a good fight, but there was too many of them. I took a few of the bandits down before I ran, so I figure their friends are out for revenge.
What do you do around here?
Oh, sorry. I thought everybody knew already. I'm a trader with the Crimson Caravan Company. I'm, staying in town for a bit.
I see.
Did you want something else?
What are you gonna do about the powder gangers?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
You need a hired gun. I'm available. Maybe I can help.
We just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
You don't think I can handle myself in a gunfight? Neither do I. I'll ask around and see who I can help round up.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Turpentine. We can make a bomb. I can sell this stuff to what's his name. What'd I just take? I don't know what I just took. I didn't see it. Soda bottle. Yeah, we could make bombs. Use these for Molotovs. A whiskey, a full flask. Yeah, these empty bottles and stuff, we could make bombs. Nice. He's sleeping. Okay, let's go find Sonny. Looks like we're gonna get in a gunfight. See how good I am. I know I'm not very good, I know. I'm just I'm looking for any kind of extra help I can get. Ammo, hand grenades, dynamite, something. Alright, let's go find Sonny. Usually hangs out at the saloon, right? Gasoline would be nice. That turpentine. Could mix that. Sonny? Where's Sonny? Sonny? Where are you? I didn't read that prompt. Where's Sonny? Is that her behind me? That's me. That arrow, flashing arrow, that's me? I don't know. Energy cell. Conversion. Cycling energy cell. That leveled me up. I want this to 25 so I can pick locks. I still have 11 more points. We'll round that up to 20. Let's get this to 45. Let's get this to 45. Let's get that to 25. Speech. I only have 2 points left. Let's put it on guns. Continue. Light touch. I like it. Confirm bachelor. Rapid reload. It's all your weapon reloads 25% faster. Retention. 2 times as long. Swift learner. With each rank in the Swift Learner perk, you gain an additional 10% to total experience points. I think that would be good. I think we're going right here. Welcome to level 2. I can only pick one. That's it, Swift Learner. We're done. Alright, now I need to find Sonny. But I think rather than spend a whole bunch of time wandering around looking for her, I'm going to end the episode and we'll start the next one with this gunfight. Because actually what I want to do, well, let's go pick that lock Let's open up the safe. See what we get out of that. Because I can't find Sonny. You guys tell me where I find Sonny, so we can recruit her. It might be that she's only out in the daytime, huh? I might have to sleep for a while and then find her. Is it that kind of thing? Let's go get that safe out of here. Is there a way for him to run faster? Let's open up this safe. It's in the corner. Okay. Haha. We got 18 monies. We got a med. We got Mentas. We got pre-war money. We got psychoradics. We got a stealth boy. What is that? Sneak plus 100. What is it? Do I equip it? What is it? I'm taking it. We got a super stim pack. That was nice. That was really nice. I want to know what that stealth thing is. And I can sell a bunch of this stuff. Items, weapons, apparel, aid. Stealth boy. Where can I read about this? Effects. Plus 100 to sneak. Stealth field plus 75. I mean, is that a passive thing? Does that just add on to me? Stats. Sneak is 25. So how do I get it? How do I get it to how do I apply it? Help in the comment section. I'm asking for help. Okay, I think we're going to end this. I think we're going to go over to Kenny's place and sleep until daytime. Because I don't know where. I think Sonny isn't going to be around at night. So it'd be nice if she was up here. I don't think there's any reason to talk to him anymore. Hidden gems around here. I think we're set, man. I think we're ready. I just need Sonny to help out. It'd be nice if we could recruit Kenny, or what's his name? That's not his name. Victor. Can Victor fight? I can't find his house now. Oh, his house is way down yonder. Well, sun's coming up. Maybe Sonny's here. Nope. Dang. Nobody's here. So they're all asleep. So I think our house over here with Victor is this way. I'm not going to shoot any farm animals this go around. Did we go through? It's all stealing if I do that. Where is... Victor's house? I'll get the lay of the land down here eventually. But, yeah, there he is. Got anything new to say, Bubba?
Howdy, partner.
Yeah, we already went through all
Happy
that.
trails.
So he's got nothing new. We will just take a... The sun is coming up. Let's take a 6-hour rest here. It's 6:45. That'll take us to noon. Sleep for 5 hours. We'll end the episode here, and we will start the next one helping Ringo and getting rid of Mr. Cobb. And I'm in Victor's shack. Oh, it already did save that. Cool. Let's overwrite this one. And we'll say goodbye. And I think I did much better. I'm getting better. I still suck. Need some help. Suggestions, helpful tips. I would appreciate it, and I do really appreciate everybody watching. And that'll do it for this one. I'm gonna head over here and carry on with Red Dead 1. But let's get this one processed and see if we have any problems with me playing the music. I hope not. Y'all take care. Thanks again. We'll see you on the next one.